Alright guys, we're trying something a little different here today. Today's the first time I'm actually speaking in my video clips. This is Game Daddy here, and I am playing Road to the Show as Jim Thome. Created him. Been traded 3 times since the draft. Traded from the Mets to the Braves to the Marlins. Won Rookie of the Year when I got called up to the majors, and then I got traded to the Astros, which is a pretty good scenario for me. I'm now the starting first baseman. We are in the middle of June of my second season, and I'm kind of tearing it up here. So I'll play a couple games here, and we'll see what happens. Pitching so far for the Astros is not looking good lately, giving up a lot of runs. So that could be a problem later in the season. I'm over 30 home runs before the All-Star break, hitting about 360. So personally, I'm doing well. The team started out strong, not doing so great right now. Let's see what happens here. And I'll tell you right now, change-ups are a big problem for me. Cannot hit the change-ups.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Let's get the runner over here. No.
Swing and a high pop-up. Walters shading to his right. 1 out.
I'm also good at hitting into double plays too.
Standing in, Jim Thome. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dahl racing back. He makes a nice catch on the track.
Hitting a lot of weak home runs this season. They all look the same in the stats, but a lot just clearing the wall. Had a grand slam to dead center a couple games ago. Just barely cleared the wall.
Flew out in his last at-bat.
And again, pitching. We're down 6 runs in the 5th inning.
First pitch to him. Swing and a
Man.
little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1.
Not doing good here.
The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Nope.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then
I haven't really been paying attention to who's been pitching for us. All I know is we're giving up a lot of runs. Oh, I'm calling time here. I'm going to go showtime, and I'd never like to pick the location before showtime.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in.
Because when you do that, they lock in your bat angle.
From the belt, the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's out.
Let's do something with this.
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happened.
I got to take a look at my record.
For him in this contest,
we have not been doing well lately.
Major contributor.
And don't like the 0 for 4. Lately I've been going like 1 for 5, 2 for 6. Usually have home run every couple games here. Been having a lot of multiple game home runs. Let's see where we're at in the stats and what's going on here. That win-loss record is looking good, but lately we haven't been playing very well. I think only the Red Sox had a better win-loss record than we did. And they've got me batting 6th. I'm leading the MLB in home runs, in RBIs, in batting average, and they've got me hitting 6th. That makes no sense. I mean, yeah, you've got Altuve and Correa, but I've been so consistent all season. They should have me batting 2nd or 3rd, maybe even 5th. But, you know, you don't want like one of the #1 RBI producers in the league coming up in the 2nd inning. So, fun side note, today's my birthday.
Stepping
Mother's
into the
Day.
box, Jim Thome, hitless in 4 tries in the
You don't
ball
need to know
game
how old I
yesterday.
am.
First
I'm
pitch
old.
of the at-bat.
Ugh.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Base hit here. Be nice.
The 0-1 delivery. Started to go
Thank
around
God.
there, but he holds up ball 1.
And, you know, I know Jim Thome always wore 25, but every team I've ever played for here in Road to the Show,
And
25 is
ball
always
runs
taken.
away for ball 2, 2-1.
I tried even taking 52, and that was taken on the Astros.
The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Brandon Nimmo waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
All right,
That's
3-2.
such a
Going to
tough
be a
pitch to lay
fastball.
off right there, but you have to find a way.
Go power.
There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin
Nope.
or hit a ground ball to the left.
Good take, me.
Stepping into the box, Jim Thome. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still
And I'm
early
losing
on,
to teams
but
that I
you
should
don't wanna
not be
fall
losing
too far
to.
behind.
Should not be
They're
losing
already
6-1
down
in
by a
Kansas
bundle,
City.
And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-1 is outside for a ball.
Good take.
Hit on the ground out to short.
No.
Torres scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in
You
the
know,
fourth.
I never really put any points into
So
Thome's
coming to the
speed
plate,
because
Jim
why would you?
Thome. He'll start
He's a
things out
power
now
hitting
in the
first
top half
baseman.
of the
He
sixth.
doesn't need to be fast.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit out to second. Throw to first gets him. So
I was on a
the
tear
offense
early in the
retired
season.
here.
I had like 7 home runs in 3 games.
So a big
Been
moment
a little
here.
bit on a drought
Standing
here.
in, Jim Thome, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Lifts it into the air to shallow center.
Drop, drop,
Inaba
drop.
sprinting after it. He can't get there.
No, what are you doing?
And this throw gets away from him. And they're going to hold him to a
Not
single
chancing it.
here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
All right, what inning are we in here?
At the plate, Jim Thome. He singled his last time up.
8th, 2 outs. I'm going showtime.
First offering on its way. Takes a good
Yeah.
curveball at the knees.
Even if it is in there, I'm not swinging at that. There we go. It's inside.
Swung on and lifted
Tuh.
to left center.
Turn it
Torres
inside out.
calls for it,
Should not have swung
and
at that.
ends the inning.
Let's go extra.
Well, the
Nope.
lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major.
Well, we caught up
contributor. For
and then
that, he's
lost.
the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game.
Stepping in, Jim
33
Thome,
homers,
and they're
almost
runners at
100,
corners now.
84 RBIs before the All-Star break. That's pretty good, right? All right, base hit here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High and deep to right center.
That's gone.
Inaba going back on it. Still going back. And get your
See,
groove
weak
on.
home run. Weak home run.
Now at the plate, Jim Thome. He went deep in his first
Still a home run.
at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. But the runner's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Oh, man.
And a wide throw here as it skips into center field.
Oh, that is ugly.
And he is going to score now.
What
all
are you
the way
doing
from
throwing down to
first.
second
On
from
a
your
play
knee?
that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around. pulled
Get out.
toward right center field.
Nope.
After it is
Not even
Soler.
close.
And that's the second out of
I
the
don't get
inning.
to a lot of Major League Baseball games, but you know, I'm one of those fans that every time there's a fly ball, it's like, get out of here, get out of here.
Run he hit earlier.
Easily excitable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's
Swing
gone.
and a
Goodbye.
Drive to right. There it goes.
Into the
Splash
fountain.
Landing. It's into the. Settling
All
in
right,
now,
finally,
Jim
this is
Thome
what a
comes
game
in 2 for 3 with a
Houston
couple
versus
of home
Kansas City
runs
should
thus
look
far
like.
on the
8-0.
fly.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is
And I'm gonna go
home run of the
Showtime
game.
here.
We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
I'm not going to get
Trying to
another
work
at-bat
that
here.
Slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And
Yeah,
like
the
ball
sinkers
two below the
always
knee,
come
but
in
it's
as
ruled a
balls,
strike, and that
even when they're
eventually counted
strikes. They always
1-1.
look like balls.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see
Give me a
that
strike
often
here.
early in the game. Particularly with his off.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall.
I'm not trying for 3.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Coming to the plate now, Jim Thome. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far.
How about another home run?
Having quite the game. Committed to that
Oh,
one a bit too
not like
soon.
that.
It locks him up for strike 1. Where this was
No
almost
business
in
swinging at
books,
that.
The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense,
That
fellas?
wasn't good either.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are.
All right.
But boy, when the weather
That's going to do it.
So the lineup really
I think I'm
helped
probably
carry
running
them
out
to
of time
victory
here.
in
Thanks
this
for
one,
listening.
and
Thanks for
this man
watching.
was a big reason why.
Subscribe.
He's our top
Like the
player of
video.
game.
Tell your friends. Tell your
Yeah, he
parents.
delivered with runners in scoring
Thanks for
position
watching.
a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.